SAP Profitability and Performance Management. Sample content for telecommunication profitability and cost management, dynamic reporting, and what-if simulation. SAP Profitability and Performance Management comes with predefined sample content for telecommunication profitability and cost management, which includes dynamic reporting and what-if simulation for actual and planned data. What is the impact on your profitability if outbound transmission fee increase? Can your company benefit if it extends mobile network? Answer to those and similar questions in telecommunication profitability and cost management sample content could be found in My Reports application. This is the application start screen, which offers a user role-based access to all relevant applications. For dynamic reporting and what-if simulation, we use the My Reports application. Choose the My Reports style. All reports visible in the left tree are only shown and offered when the user has appropriate authorizations. Choose PCM report under telecommunication profitability and cost management. Now, elements of the report are visible on the right side, of which some are editable, some are read-only, and some may be executable. Choose the Launch button to execute the report. This will trigger the reporting and simulation application that includes scalar parameters, tables, and graphs. The tree on the left-hand side lists all reporting elements, functions, and parameters available. All reporting elements are visualized on the right-hand side as data grids, charts, or value flow diagrams. For example, the parameter outbound transmission fee and the reporting element update plan and forecast data is editable, so that it can be changed for what-if simulation purposes. All tables and graphs may be expanded and played around with to show various scenarios of what-if simulation. For example, the user wants to increase the outbound transmission fee by 30%, and in the plan and forecast data, the amount of customer support facilities by 3 million, which represents construction of new building for customer support. For that, we maintain the value field on the edit parameter pop-up, change the amount on customer support facilities, and then save the data. Note that these changes can be directly maintained in the UI. Afterwards, we choose the Run Simulation button. A pop-up message will appear in the lower left corner of the screen, advising the status of the calculation process. All graphics will be refreshed and updated based on the new parameters that were changed, and results can now be seen immediately on the graphs and tables. The graph shows profit per service category per quarter, wherein internet service is represented by blue, mobile service is represented by green, and cable or television service is yellow. The values in this view are represented by the columns in the chart. As the calculation is executed at the most granular level and without aggregations in between, all dimensions and key figures are available for further analysis. For example, we can drill down to the profitability per product and service by dragging the dimensions into the columns. On the graph, there was a decrease of profitability for internet and mobile services caused by increase of outbound data costs for all period and a decreased profitability for all service categories for the last quarter, caused by the increase of planned costs for construction of customer support building. This graph shows cost allocation for each activity level. For each period, expenses are posted on the lower portion of each column, and the upper portion of the column represents each product category revenue. The graph clearly shows that the profit is achieved, as the expenses are less than the revenues. Graph types can be changed via the Personalize button. For instance, we can change to bar chart. Classic charts are often not suitable for high volumes of data, where information transparency is needed. We can see here in the example, there is simply too much data. Therefore, the software offers a specific profitability and performance-related visualization capabilities for process, rule, value, and cost flows. When we look at the same information using the value flow diagrams, we get a much simpler visualization. This value flow diagram visualizes the allocation of costs and revenues from resources to activities And further on to products and services. We can hover with the mouse over the edges or flows to get more details via tooltips. As all these value flow diagrams are interactive, we can simply extend it to include other dimensions. For instance, the GL accounts from where all costs and revenues originate. Information can be filtered out temporarily by simply clicking on the edges, such as here, where we can hide advertising costs. Now, these costs are not added to the products and services anymore. We can also zoom into subsets of the information. For instance, by clicking on the flows coming from data center facilities. Here, we can focus on the impact of data center facilities to all products and services. By clicking on the data center facilities flows again, we can zoom out again. The user also has the option to analyze data in Microsoft Excel using the SAP Analysis for Office plugin. We just click on the Analyze in Excel button. Microsoft Excel is launched with the SAP Analysis for Office plugin, showing the same dimensions and values, where for editable reports, the data can also be manipulated. By clicking on the Save Data button, the change will be reflected in SAP Profitability and Performance Management immediately. These are just some of the features of the dynamic reporting and what-if simulation capabilities of SAP Profitability and Performance Management. Thank you for watching.